right, man. Torture talk. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, man. I hope you had yourself a good night. Feeling exhilarated, energized. Good morning, everybody. So look, all right. So today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Wack100 calling out Drake because DJ Akademiks, chat, DJ Akademiks came to Drake's rescue, and I'm going to talk about that. And Akademiks got sunned real quick by Wack100. Before I get into that, I got to get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work on your subscription today. All the beautiful, sexy, single ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, links is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. If you want to leave it, you can if you want. If not, you don't have to leave a donation. They call me the hidden gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 13,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. If you hear anybody talk about the king of the north, you landed in the right place. That's me. So look, we're going to get right into this. No more talking. Let's go. All right, so this comes courtesy of Never Give Up. Let's get it.
Drake mentioning bots and scissor. Y'all gonna like this one. Like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
And on top of that, bro, it was rumor that the Drake nigga, he skipped out on the Maestros bill, bro. So that might be what shit they mad at.
He skipped out on what?
Wack trolling.
No, you
On the
trolling.
Maestro bill, bro, the steakhouse. He skipped out on the Maestros bill, bro.
Nah,
he didn't
stop
pay the bill, fake like he was going to the bathroom. Left scissor in the
Stop it,
motherfucking
stop
top VIP room with the bill. Niggas wasn't tripping. She got her bread up. She told Kendrick like, wait, this nigga Drake, that's what the bars is. This nigga like, what?
Hold on,
Yo,
hold on.
he really late.
Hold on,
He
hold on.
skipped out on the bill?
Yo. So that's why Kendrick said the thing about the steak and the Wagyu. Yeah. So I actually got two videos coming up about this because I'm doing a video and that's coming up at 12 or 6. Akademiks crashes out, and I got a lot to say on that. But I'm not surprised. If Drake was the type of guy, I think he could be the type of guy who will skip out on a bill. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They're saying that Drake and SZA had something going on. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He never really spoke on it. Drake gets around so much that I don't know. So I think a lot of these girls mess with Drake because he's famous. That's it. But you notice that they don't stay around. So it's either one or two things. Either the box, maybe I don't know. Maybe he don't like the box, or they think that he trash. One or the other. But I'm thinking some of these girls, they probably really don't bang with him like that. So I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Wack, you trolling, but I don't want to give the truth about who he was hitting at the same time. He was double dipping. One of them ones where you got two. Listen, I heard you tell a story about the girl who keep thinking you flew her out on a private jet. You said you had a lot of shit going on. She wasn't special. You had to let her know. So you know how niggas get down? Sometimes it ain't special.
You trying to say Drake? Oh, so you...
Hey, I ain't trying to blow the spot up. Chill out. Wack, chill.
Oh,
but you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
exactly. Don't make it too special now. Don't make it too special.
Here's the thing that I found so fascinated about. In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about that yet. I'm just going to say that a lot of these dudes, man, that I come across who like Drake, the word swag comes to mind. And if you know the meaning of swag, it's the way people move and the way people carry themselves. I think a lot of these dudes are obsessed with Drake's swag. And even though to me Drake's swag is trash, I think a lot of these dudes, Drake does things that a lot of these dudes wish they could do. They live their life vicariously through Drake. Like they really do. And I think that because Drake slept with multiple women, I think that they feel like he's such a player. I'll be honest with y'all. Drake slept with a lot of women because he's famous. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He's famous. Outside of that, if Drake wasn't famous, he probably wouldn't get that many girls. Because I can tell you right now, he's a cornball. And the only reason why women sleep with him is because he got money and he's famous. Outside of that, I mean, I know some people probably say, well, that's good enough reason. But just a normal dude, just a normal guy, I'm telling you, he's a clown. And I can almost guarantee you that most women probably wouldn't even deal with this dude. Because I got a show coming up. It's actually it probably came out already. But y'all seen it. The Pop the Balloon show. I did a Pop the Balloon episode. And some of these women, they like men for the weirdest reasons, and then they don't like men for the weirdest reasons. And I definitely think that Drake would fall in that category. Because a lot of these women, they like men a certain way. And he would fall in that category where they probably wouldn't like him like that. And that's real.
So,
Wack!
got you right there. Well, his video, Drake over there feeding her the cream spinach and the, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, Drake do love his spritzers. The thing is, there's footage of Drake renting out the Dodger Stadium to be with some chick. We know Drake be doing a lot. Right there, I bow out. I don't know what's going on with that, but all I'm saying.
But it's another thing that I can't stand that dudes do. They give Drake a pass for doing corny shit. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, anybody else, if Kendrick was to do some of the stuff that Drake does, he would be canceled. People would be like, take that dude black card. He's trash. He's corny. You rent out the Dodger Stadium. Then you have somebody to fly a drone just so people could see it. Like, did you really rent it out? Or did you ask them, can you just have it for a day? Like, you're that popular where people would probably say, hey, yeah, it's fine, Drake. You could go in there and eat with your girl. It's cool. But I'm looking at it from the point of view of how corny that is. Because you doing it so people can see you do it. It's trash. And all of these things are coming back to bite Drake in the ass. All of them. Because now all of those women that you smutted out or did whatever you did with them, it's all coming back to haunt you. Because the one thing people can't stand is a dude who do women dirty. I'm telling you. People, that's on both sides, men and women. They can't stand when a man do a woman dirty. And if you did several women dirty, I mean, I'll be honest with y'all. You don't even necessarily have to do it that dirty. You don't even have to do it dirty. People could just assume that you're doing her dirty or doing women dirty, and things will come back to haunt you. And trust and believe, all of these things are coming back to get him. Every one of them. Because guess who made him? The women. And you know who's going to end him? The women. Trust and believe that.
No, but listen, that's some player move. You get what I'm saying? You bring up the Dodger Stadium.
Come on now.
You hit it and then send her on the way.
Come on now.
Trash.
You know what it is.
Yo, y'all really out here cock blowing this dude. That's some player moves? Bro, if one of my friends was to tell me that he rented out the Eagles Stadium so he can give I was like, dog, you corny for that. I was just straight tell him, you trash for that, bro. That's corny. That's corny. Why? Just go on a normal date. That's corny. It's like, oh, this is a player shit, bro. That's crazy. That's a player. He's a player. Like, come on, bro. Knock it off. Like, y'all might as well pull the saddle out of the closet and start riding it. Cause y'all are wild. Y'all be like, riding Drake's meat, boy. I'm telling you, all you dudes be riding. It's like, ride out. Where's Drake's meat? Get it. Let's go. Ride the meat. That's y'all. It's unbelievable, man.
Player shit.
Come on, and listen.
Rented out Dodger Stadium.
Hold on.
Yeah, you don't remember that? He rented out Dodger Stadium. I think it was LeBron.
Hey, by the way, Wack, don't do that. By the way,
it was a woman.
Listen, man. Listen, this is
Wack
all I'm gonna say.
hate on it, so.
All I'm gonna say is this: Kendrick clicking back on with Drake, and Drake's defense, he still shell shocked. Bro, do you know what it'll do to him for Kendrick to beat his ass again right before the Super Bowl?
Let me ask you a question though.
Now, Kendrick on some bully shit. Kendrick on some bully shit.
Wait. I don't like that. Wait, Wack. Do you think Kendrick is a natural bully? Listen, they call me a bully in hip hop. Hold on. Let me say something. They call me a bully in hip hop, but I always told them I never been a bully.
Drake is associating his name with bots, as if Kendrick's views ain't real, right? So
nah, Kendrick got some bots now. Come on.
Listen, let me stop you right there. According to y'all, according to academics, according to all these Joe Budden podcasts, according to everybody, Drake is the much bigger artist, according to y'all. So for you to say that he has bots doesn't make sense to me without Drake having bots. Here's the thing, and you know what? I'm gonna speak on this more towards the end of it because I got a lot to say about this whole thing. Now, as far as what he's saying about Kendrick being a bully, all fair in love and war, homeboy. You gotta understand, this is what it is. He's stuck in the war. You can't get him out of it. Not academics, not nobody. You know, the only person who can get him out is himself or Kendrick. That's it. And he's not doing anything. And I know a lot of y'all saying, oh, Kendrick is ODing. I can't believe that he's still doing it. Yes, he should keep going and never stop. Because guess what? For 10 years, Drake subbed him for 10 years. Now, I'm not saying that Kendrick didn't do it either. But to me, Drake was the one who kept going and being sarcastic and smart in interviews. Kendrick never spoke on Drake in interviews. I think he said one time, they said, how you feel about Drake or whatever? And I believe he said, oh, we just on two different paths. That's it. That's all he said. He ain't going, how you feel about that? I just felt like it was just a moment. Like, he get whatever he deserved. And all y'all defending him, knowing that he did people dirty. He been sending cease and desist letters to people, all these things. Nah, I'm not trying to hear it. Kendrick, keep going. Don't stop. Keep your foot on his neck 100%, because y'all put him on a pedestal and he got knocked off, and now everybody has all these big gripes on Kendrick. No. Oh, I don't understand why Kendrick is keep going. It doesn't make sense. I just can't take this. Bunch of suckers.
Now we could talk about it.
Yeah. Listen, bro.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a
listen.
buck. You know,
Don't start, because you know where I'm going to go.
No, there's a lot of bots now.
Talk about bots?
Yeah, it was bots.
We want to talk about bots?
No,
we
Wack.
talk about when him and Ye was going. When him and Ye was going head to head, you know Drake brought 500,000 bots. Everybody know that.
That's cap.
The nigga that's in
cap.
jail.
That's cap.
You know what I'm talking.
You see what I mean? Drake has people coming to his rescue. If he's saying everybody knows that, and you're saying this cap, why are you saying this cap when he's saying everybody knows this? So let's see what he says, because I'm curious.
That's cap.
You know what I'm talking about.
Wack, stop it. No. Wack.
Wack. Drake brought 500,000 bots, nigga.
Wack.
When him and Kanye was going head to head.
Wack.
That's a fact.
Wack. you're gonna have to provide proof. Hey, listen, all we know is Kendrick. I'm not saying Kendrick is hot as well, but Kendrick.
You see what I mean by how they play both sides of the fence? And Joe and them do this too. For some reason, Akademiks will sit here and he will say, that's cap when it comes to Drake, and you have to provide evidence. But whenever it comes to Kendrick, you will never have to provide evidence. You could just automatically say and know who he's talking about and what he's saying. Kendrick is making all y'all look like y'all guilty. Y'all all looking like y'all guilty. Andrew Schultz, right? Let's just say Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz, Kendrick never mentioned his name. Kendrick never even mentioned the situation. He just said, don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's all he said. It could have been a white comedian from across town where he live at. Could have been anybody. But Andrew Schultz jumped in his feelings because he knew he was wrong. The same thing with Akademiks. When they was talking about chat, saying all this stuff, he totally believed that you're talking about, there's a song, I believe there's a song called You So Vain, right? Look that song up. You think this song is about you. You're so vain. Like, you really think this song is about you, don't you? Don't you? That just lets you know what type of people you dealing with. Akademiks is he's already saying he's guilty of something that wasn't even put on him. Not to say it ain't about him, but that's how you know how vain these people are. I know he talking about me because I am a cop. I am the one who did these things. So that's the point. It's crazy.
He went up against Drake. He got some bots.
It wasn't even, I don't know about these other platforms he's talking about. They're bot free. But he was on Thriller buying bots.
Wack, why you acting like Kendrick didn't buy no bots?
Nowhere over.
Kendrick has never brought any bots.
Himself.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? Everybody has to provide evidence when it comes to Drake, but when it comes to Kendrick, but when it comes to Drake, oh, it's cap. It's cap. And I'm going to tell y'all the reason why that is.
But his team has. We ain't say he put his credit card down and Googled it, but his team has.
What do you mean his team?
Oh, man.
His manager.
See how,
his manager, bro.
This and another thing, too. You see how corny Akademiks is? I'm going to explain to you how corny he is, right? He literally said he talked to somebody from Spotify. First, he said he talked to the dude Epic, right? And I wish I could play the clip, but I don't have my keyboard in front of me doing all that. Just look it up. You know what I'm talking about. He literally talked to some dude named Epic, right? Epic said that he did this. Then Epic said, and I call cap on it. Epic said that he went to Drake and them and asked them about getting paid for some bots that he provided for Kendrick. They like, why? They like, no, we ain't got nothing to do with that, right? Which was crazy to me. Why would you go to Drake and ask Drake and them about a payment? That's why I said this dude is a liar. You know what I'm saying? Then Akademiks said he talked to somebody from Spotify, and Spotify said that he didn't buy no bots. Now he's on here saying we know Kendrick bought bots, even though he literally said that they did. They said that he didn't buy none. So it's like, what are we talking about? And he's trying to play word semantics. Oh, well, it wasn't him, but it was his team. Well, do you have any evidence of that? Because you said you brought some dude on Kendrick's birthday. You brought some dude on your show, and the dude said he did. Then you turned around and confirmed that he didn't. So what are we saying? I don't understand this.
His manager, his PR team.
Yeah, he got caught doing it.
That's how you think he got caught doing it?
He got
nobody caught nobody.
If you're like me and you've ever found an outfit you're obsessed with on Pinterest, then you know how hard it can be to find those specific clothing items. Outfit you
Wack.
Nobody caught nobody.
Wack.
He said, the ball just said that Kendrick got caught doing it. This is what I mean. Like, this is the reason why you got shows like mine, because we tell the truth over here. What do you mean? Where did you get that information from, bro? He got caught doing it. Where did you get that from? Who told you that? If Kendrick got caught buying bots, it would be all over the internet. Kendrick drop a song and it goes viral. You think that if he brought bots, you think it wouldn't be all over the internet? People wouldn't be talking about it? Where did he get caught at? I need to understand this. This is retarded, yo.
Wack, you gotta
You're
be
the
honest
nigga
now.
on the internet. Come on, Wack.
Nobody called nobody.
All right, hold on.
Wack.
Yo, hold on. Let me ask you a question. I know if y'all don't know, my man Wack100, we got Loose Cannon on the call. They're part of the exposers. So you're telling me if I get the paperwork, because I know y'all love paperwork. If I get the paperwork of the bots, y'all will run the paperwork. Will you run the paperwork?
Now, first off, let's keep it real. If Drake ran on any bill with SZA, we talking about the old body SZA, okay? We talking about the old build, okay? He ran on pre-BBL SZA, okay? So we gotta cut him some slack. I don't think Drizzy is running out on a bill on new body SZA, okay? Did y'all see SZA on the cover of that new SOS Deluxe with the little coochie hairs popping out and the alien, makeup on? Drake is not running off on alien SZA, okay? Let's just keep it a buck. I'm surprised she could even put that album cover out. I swear I saw some pubic hairs. That's a fact. Now, let's get to this bot situation, because when Wack said Drake ran up bots when he was going head to head with Kanye, and he said for the guy who was in jail, I'm thinking he talking Tory Lanez. But I can't remember everything that was going on back in the day with Triller. But here's the thing. Drake has been accused of running up bots. All right.
Now, I'm going to put it to you like this. I don't have no evidence of Drake running up bots. I know people said he did, and I know that there's the word going around, but I don't have any evidence. I can't sit here and say definitively that Drake has ran up bots. I can't say that. I can say that it's most likely that Drake has been using bots for a long time, but maybe he hasn't been using bots the way people think he's been using bots. He probably using bots on sites that really don't get a lot of hip hop traction. You know what I'm saying? Or music traction as far as that. Now that's all I could think of. I honestly don't think that Drake or Kendrick needs to use bots. I don't. I think that they are popular enough to get the streams that they are getting. I don't think they need to use bots. I think that if the bots is happening, that's just another thing too. In fact, I'm gonna end it here. Let me let him talk a little more. Then I'm gonna end it.
Are you so biased? No. People have said Drake has ran up bots before. People have said bots have been used for Drake when he was signed to UMG. A lot of people feel like you talking about Kendrick and the bots, but it was okay when everybody was using bots to boost your numbers up. The thing about it is, a lot of people, they look at Drake's numbers and they saw his impact in the culture and they said, all right, we feel like the numbers were organic and natural. But it's a lot of people in the industry that look at some of Drake's numbers throughout the years and they say, no, they think those numbers were inflated. And they just feel like now Kendrick is taking advantage of the bots. It's all fair game. Now, I don't know. I did see Spotify respond to Drake recently, and they said, hey, bro, you cap. And Drake responded, well, if I'm cap, then just, comply with the lawsuit, and let's see the numbers. He wants UMG, he wants Spotify to open up the books. And we'll see what's up, who really using the bots and who not. But as Wack said...
So let me stop it there. Here's the thing, right? Again, do I believe that bots be used in the industry? Of course. I believe that people use it. Do I think Drake need to use bots or Kendrick need to use bots? No, I don't think they need to use bots. I think some of the music that they, especially during that time, from Not Like Us, Euphoria, Family Matters, all of those tracks people were going to listen to. They're going to listen to those tracks because it's a beef, and it's beef between the two biggest artists probably ever. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hip hop, Drake is one of those artists, and he is in hip hop, even though he's in hip hop, but I don't think he is hip hop, but he's in hip hop. And then you got Kendrick Lamar, who's hip hop, and they went at each other, and it within 4 days it was like the world stopped. It was literally on the news. Like I'm talking like the news, not not them spinoff news. I'm talking it was on Fox News, it was on MSNBC, it was on the news. Drake and Kendrick battle was on the news. So it was a big deal. But here's my thing, right? Here's the thing that I think a lot of people are not understanding, and people got to understand. You know that you can actually boost somebody's uh streams and they don't have to have nothing to do with it. A lot of y'all don't know this, right? But there's a website called Promoter, and there's a couple of other websites too. So on Promoter, what they do is they basically, you pay Promoter $5 and they guarantee you 5,000 views on a video, right? Or 10,000 views. And I'm gonna tell y'all how you can tell if it's actual real views, because here's how it works. So what they do is you pay these companies on. There's a website called Fiverr. I know I'm giving y'all some jewels, and I shouldn't be doing this, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I never used it, never will. Got no time for it. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, my channel is organic. People come here. I don't need to use it for what? I'm not promoting no music or nothing like that. Anyway, so what happens is you pay these people, and these people are from the Middle East or wherever. And what they do is they have a survey. So they say, look, because they make money off it. So they say, you pay me $5 or $10, and I'll guarantee you 1,000 views within 3 days, right? So within 3 days, they'll showcase your video, and people have to watch at least, I believe, between 5 to 30 seconds of the video. When they watch that, they could click off of it, and then they go to the next video. And however many videos they watch, if they could watch 250 videos, they'll get paid maybe $10. I don't know how much they get paid. It's something like that, right? But here's how you know that it's not real, right? Because if you look at the views, and everybody does this, it's not just hip hop. I'm gonna explain to y'all who else does this too. And you're gonna be surprised. Everybody does this. It's called Promoter. It's promotion. Now it's tricky because people say it's not real views, but it is real views, but it's just not from people that you would expect it to be from. But it's really not about that. It's about perception. And I'll explain that in a second. Anyway, but so what people do is you can tell it's not real by if you look and it has 1,000 views and no comments, or 1,000 views and one comment, 2 comments, and it says a heart emoji or has a thumbs up, stuff like that. 3 comments, 5 comments, or something like that. Now, another thing they do too is people pay for comments. So they'll be like, okay, now I need comments. So what people do is they'll do the same thing. They go through Fiverr, go through Promoter, and then they pay people, and then they come down and they say, all right, we need you to just comment on this video. Then they comment, oh, next video, bro. Oh, this is great. Oh, this was an excellent video. Oh man, I can't believe you like that color, even though it has nothing to do with color. They'll just do that anyway, right? So you gotta pay attention to that. Another thing too, all people do this, especially big companies. Big companies who have internet, they go through Promoter. Now, if you go on Promoter's website, you'll see that Promoter shows that even big artists use them, right? Because it's about perception. Because if you see a video and the video is, let's say, 100,000 views, 99% of the time, you're going to click on that because everybody's watching it. So you're like, why is everybody watching this video? I need to see. So people go off the views. So you'll see the views, and if the views is high, you'll see more people doing it. The Daily Wire does this. They all do this. They pay for promotion. And it's not just Promoter. There's 100 companies that they pay for them to outsource viewership. Now, that doesn't mean that they're buying views, because that's not buying views. Buying views would be, I pay you, and then you get me views without people actually watching. People are actually watching the videos. It's just that they're watching the videos, but they're not really invested into your product. They're just watching it just so they can get to something else. If you understand what I'm saying. So that's the thing. Now, I can't sit here and tell you whether Drake took part in that, Kendrick, whoever, but I can tell you that there are websites who tell you that that's not wrong. It's not wrong to do that. It's not illegal to do that either. It's not, because you basically are getting people to watch. They're just not watching it for you. They're watching it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing you got to understand. And here's the best part, not the best part, but here's one of the biggest things that you have to understand about this whole thing. You can do it for Kendrick. If you like a Kendrick video and you want it to go viral, you can put $10,000 on Promoter and promote that video, even though it ain't yours, right off YouTube. You can promote it. Anybody can do it. You can promote any video. It doesn't matter who video it is. It don't have to be your video. It don't have to be your cousin's video. It could be anybody video. So you don't think that people are doing this for these artists? Absolutely. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just telling y'all that people do promote these artists because they want to see their artists win. That's how it goes. So if you see that now, where it gets kind of tricky when it comes to Drake and Kendrick, because they're so big, Drake, Kendrick, Beyonce, Eminem, is they're so big. Like, let's say Eminem got videos that have 1 billion views, right? Even if he was to use Promoter, you can't really tell, because the video, let's say he used Promoter and he got 100,000 views. You wouldn't be able to tell that because it's 1 billion views. You won't be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell if he said, I'm putting $10,000 into this, and every month I put $10,000, so it'll go up 100 more thousand, 200 more thousand views. You wouldn't be able to tell because it's 1 billion views and there's like 100,000 comments. So you wouldn't be able to tell unless you're going to sit there and run through all the comments. You won't be able to tell. So that's the thing. So people got to understand, the artists don't necessarily have to do this. And when Akademiks said, he's 100% wrong on that. When he says that the artist paid, he don't know who did that. Anybody could have did that. Drake could have did that. There's artists that literally did that for other artists. Drake could have literally did that for Kendrick. He could have said, not even on some like, I'm trying to help Kendrick, just so he can show that it's fake. They'll literally do that. They'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna pay for all of these bots. Not even bots, because some of these are not bots. Some of these are people in other countries who click on videos to watch it just so they can get a prize. That's all it is. So glad I had to put that out there. But anyway, thank y'all for being here with me this morning. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have yourself a good afternoon. 12 o'clock show coming up. You know what it is. See y'all. Peace. Bye.